Alright, hello Smarkies, DJ here. And it's time for SmackDown Live, was it worth it? And yes, we are well on the way to WrestleMania, less than 4 weeks away. As you all know, Sunday was FastLane, and AJ Styles did win the Fatal 6-Way, or the 6-Pack Challenge as they called it, and he will face Shinsuke Nakamura in WrestleMania in New Orleans. And they had some words to start off the night. They both said they respected each other and they would help each other until WrestleMania, where things would get heated. So they went back and forth, and then right after that, AJ had a match with Rusev, and as we all know, Shinsuke Nakamura stayed at ringside to watch and see if he could find out anything about AJ during his match. As we all know, Rusev has had matches. Even at FastLane, his match was really good, but he still lost. Same thing here. He had a really good match, but he lost. AJ at the end, AJ put him in the calf crusher, and before he could really get it locked in, Aiden English comes in and tries to break it up, and Shinsuke watches a little bit of the beatdown by Aiden English, but none other, he helps out Nakamura. He helps out AJ. Nakamura does. And Nakamura says backstage afterwards that I will help you every part of the way until WrestleMania. So you can see the respect is there. Please check out both segments. They were really good to set up what's going on for the WWE title at WrestleMania. And it looks like AJ still has the momentum so far. And then, as we all know, the Bludgeon Brothers they had really a no contest for the WWE Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. As we all know, the Bludgeon Brothers have been fighting some local competition. Not really any great competitors, either competitors at all. So Jimmy Uso and Big E thought they could take on the Bludgeon Brothers and get revenge for what happened to the Usos and the New Day at FastLane. As we all know, Jey Uso, Xavier, and Kofi Kingston did get beat up by the Bludgeon Brothers and were not able to be at SmackDown on Tuesday. So Jimmy and Big E thought they could get revenge, and obviously not. The Bludgeon Brothers were just as bad to them too as they've been to the local competitors every week since they've been on SmackDown. I love it personally. I'm a big fan of fighting, fighting entertainment, whatever you want to call it. And I don't think the Bludgeon Brothers can be stopped. If they do get a match at WrestleMania, which I hope they do, in my heart, they will win. Next you had Asuka and Charlotte Flair went face to face. As we all know, Asuka doesn't say much, but Charlotte kind of just said it would be a good match, and you can check it out if you'd like. It's nothing too much. It was an okay segment, but you can check it out. Asuka doesn't really say much. It was just good to get them two face to face. As we all know, Charlotte faced Ruby Riott at FastLane, and it looks like Charlotte's just ready to face Asuka. She kind of said how ready she was to Asuka. She's ready for that moment at WrestleMania as the champ. And then tensions continue to brew between Jinder, Bobby Roode, and your new United States champion and first-time champion, the RKO, the Viper, Randy Orton. As we all know, the Viper did beat Bobby Roode at FastLane to claim his first time ever United States title. Now he has the Grand Slam. He has all the titles ever in WWE. So that's a really good accomplishment by Randy Orton there. But as we all know, Jinder is really set on... He should have fought at FastLane for the title, in my opinion. But, because he has beaten Orton and Bobby Roode both times. Tensions just grow high. They all come out before the match starts. Jinder was to face off against Bobby Roode, but they all had a little bit of words beforehand. Tensions brewing. It looks like it might be a triple threat at WrestleMania. Jinder certainly thinks so. Bobby Roode had some moments in this match, but Jinder Mahal in the end was able to fend him off and still stay strong in his chase for the United States title. So yeah, you should really check out that match. It went back and forth. And then, as we all know, RKO out of nowhere by Randy Orton to Jinder Mahal, and he got the upper hand. So the champion still stays high, still has the momentum from Sunday, which I really like. Next, we had one of the most boring parts of the night. Carmella defeats Naomi. Carmella entered SmackDown Live off of scoring a victory over Naomi in the tag team competition. So it's kind of weird that Carmella's winning so much, because usually, from my friends Issa, what they tell me, and Liam tell me, is that normally the Money in the Bank competitor does not look that strong until she actually cashes in, or he cashes in the Money in the Bank. So this is kind of weird, having Carmella win at FastLane, and now having her actually get the pin for a team at FastLane, and having the win over Naomi. This match was okay. They were battling ferociously. It was pretty good, but wasn't the greatest women's match, but it's still something worth watching. It was really good. I mean, it did go back and forth a lot, so that was good. Not my cup of tea, but it could be yours. The match did go back and forth a lot, so you could check that out. And then we have our big announcement by Shane McMahon over Kevin Owens, about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And before that happened, we had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have separate interviews backstage throughout the night, 2 separate interviews about what happened on Sunday. And they were both really pissed about what happened. It kind of looked like they weren't going to be together. You know, the way they answered the questions, they were both on different sides about it. Kevin Owens didn't care about Sami Zayn anymore, and Sami Zayn didn't care about Kevin Owens anymore. And it looked like they were going to have a match at WrestleMania against, for Kevin, Shane McMahon came out for the main event and said that he's not going to be SmackDown commissioner anymore, effective immediately. Or at least for the time being. He didn't say how long, but he's not going to be there anymore. So, sad to see him go, but he went in a brutal way. I mean, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn both came out and were pissed that they were getting a match amongst each other, you know, at WrestleMania. Great, they get a moment, but it's not the match they wanted, so they were pissed. They did stuff outside the ring. They put a chair to his throat, you know, and then they did stuff, even backstage. You want to go? Let's go. They drug him backstage. They did stuff backstage. I mean, it was brutal. And Shane McMahon did suffer injuries from that. Will he come back in time for WrestleMania? Because I think they are gonna. Daniel Bryan comes back next week, and they're gonna fight. They're gonna have repercussions from this. I really think there's gonna be a match between Shane and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It's really going. Shane McMahon is going way out of line. He did on Sunday. He went way out of line Sunday, pulling a ref at one point for Kevin Owens. You know, messing up Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn chances to win the match on Sunday at FastLane. So you need. I don't know what to make of this. It's getting crazy. It's getting wild. I never thought Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, what they did on Sunday, they would go to these. I could see him going to these lengths. But for the commissioner, really? Hurting, you know, it's happened before, don't get me wrong. Kevin Owens hit Vince McMahon. This is how it all started. So, you know, to hit the chairman, and now, you know, it's been a wild ride ever since Hell in a Cell with Sami Zayn coming back during the Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon match. Shane McMahon's just a lunatic. He's a egotistical, you know, lunatic. It's crazy. So, it was crazy. They did leave the scene after what they did backstage. Please check that segment out. It's a really cool, really good segment into what's going to transpire through the upcoming weeks. It's really good. Another good SmackDown. I won't give it an A+ this week. I'll give it, I guess, an A. It still had good storylines. I still liked how the Bludgeon Brothers were forceful. I still liked how the New Day and the Usos got together. They tried to fight them off, stuff like that. It was a really good, SmackDown. So until next week,